the Texans sideline. Look at their head coach, D'Amico Ryans. These guys hoping to get back to 500 with win number 4 here. Facing off with him here, the head coach of the Condors. These guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. Nate Scott, Brock Heward with you, hoping there's a good one in store for all of us. And off we go from Sacramento. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Here come the Texans for their opening drive. And leading them out is the second overall pick back in the 2023 draft from the Ohio State. It's C.J. Stroud.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns. A lot more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome an encore of everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3 at the 33.
Second and 3 now. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
Texans, first down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. Yeah, that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
He was trying to find Christian Kirk there. So they're left facing third and long.
Brings up third down and 15.
Here he goes, third and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up fourth and long.
Fourth down.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. So here's their offense, taking over for the first time here. And bringing them out someone this defense is really going to have to keep an eye on, this mobile QB.
He was on one last week, but it was too bad his teammates weren't on that ride with them. Look at all the yards he put up. You're assuming anytime you throw for that many yards, that much production, you're going in a blowout, but that wasn't the case. He does have him highly motivated, and the rest of his guys to play at that level again, this time find a way to win.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
It's second and
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. It's a small seam, that's good for 5. Make it third down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really bring it back to the defense.
Possibly an early indicator of where they're going to want to go when they want important yards, Brock. Didn't need that much on third down, but they chose to throw for it instead of run it.
Yeah, one of the things about that down and distance is you typically get man-to-man coverage. So I don't mind that call being aggressive. You got to find a way to execute.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
at the 28-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. A dangerous throw, and he almost got burned by it. The interception dropped and incomplete on first down.
Incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
It is cut left side. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. What a play on third and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
First down, play action. He's got a man left. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
At their 49.
And going play action. On the move, past the 40. He is down at 30-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll run here on first down. He has room past the 25. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone on first. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Up in the air here. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
I don't know why every once in a while you get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All right, got to get 4 here, Brock, or they're going to have a tough decision to make on this opening drive. It's 3rd and goal, back to throw. And the catch is made for the touchdown. The Condors have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Well, that right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And gotta imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Now they'll try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Condors will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Texans nothing.
They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Has this at the 6. Escapes a defender. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. D'Amico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. Texans to the line. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And those running lanes are closing up fast. Start thing. He's held to just a yard. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
And the shotgun, a gift to Mixon. Give him about 3 on that first down carry. Come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw. Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through. It's for a touchback. The Condors and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And that passing touchdown, he started this game off with just what we expected from somebody who you can see is among the NFL leaders in finding the end zone this year. It's his running back. He hits him for a gain of 6. He's up to the 26.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Shovel pass complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line.
number
3rd and
0.
just 2 to go.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's good for a Sacramento.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Incomplete from the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to fire this one deep down the near sideline.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing off the play fake. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sacramento, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
A loss of 2.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
2nd and 12 at the 38-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
On the coverage.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. He finds him over the middle. And they bring him down around the 34.
Feet nice, Kate. Feet nice. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet nice move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, and it's incumbent on that defense to flag the ball. You want to make that tackle, force 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Cut out left. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
Well, there's never played any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Cut near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Condors take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces.
Condors drive out to an early 14-0 lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Return starts from the goal line. He goes out of bounds on the return. Nico Ryans doing the last little bit of coaching as the Texans return to the field here. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now. Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Keeping it with Mixon. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still still has enough for that first down. We've set it down from 37.
First down.
Mixon on the counter. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike Wood.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis and run support.
This one isn't looking much better, Brock. He's handed another loss. It's 2 in a row. They've got third down now coming up.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and he can do his damage big time.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! Live ball picked up inside the 25.
And that block's going to take a little bit of the sting away from giving up the touchdown. I'll tell you, that's exactly, if you're on that special teams unit, how you want to start this game, playing hard, executing well, and putting a little seed of doubt and thought on the special teams unit on the other side.
And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And at the pace he's begun the game throwing the football, Brock, he is in line for a special type of performance if they need to keep throwing it until the end. A throw here on first. Escapes the pocket. On it, and he nearly picked it. So couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll pick up at 17. And that's going to bring up first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing now off the play action. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Second and 19 at the 40-yard line.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the first quarter. 14-6 is our score. More from this one right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have second down behind the sticks. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Getting out to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here he goes, third and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
We're going for this. He connects downfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down. They pull off the conversion. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. Second down coming up. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on first down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Escapes out to the left. Called in left side. And this one does not go far.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarred loose, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Nice piece of work there. That's 9 yards. Might encourage them to go for it now on 4.
That is such a good play defensively. A play you can take a whole bunch of pride in not only stopping the passing game, but the effort to get to the quarterback before he could scramble for the first.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That's simply a bet being made that not only is your call or scheme better, but that your players just want it more than the big fellas on defense do. And clearly on that one, they did.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Flush down now to his left. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he drives this down to the 8 before going out. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's able to take this one in for the touchdown. The Condors lead by 14. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Condors lead by 15 now.
Condors 21, Texans 6.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Fielded just shy of the end zone. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Texans to the line, 1st and 10. They bring Collins in motion right. First down throw by Stroud. Into the hands of Schultz. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 21.
On play action, here's Stroud. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Ball's on the 48. Here we go, 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going right side, Mixon with it. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been trouble all game. This one's quickly mocked up, too.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the gun, Stroud. He completes it in traffic. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Again to Mixon up the middle. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain. 1st first down run netted them nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now here he goes on the boot. Low finding his back. Mixon. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Complete to Joe Mixon.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
15 yards on the play. That's another Texans first down.
Looking inside the red zone. Pressure's on him, and it's going to get home. He's dropped. And it's step 1 towards a goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Caught by Collins on the slant. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Stroud from the pistol. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans trim the lead down to 9.
Touchdown, Houston.
Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And this one, thankfully, not off the mark. He gets it to go.
Makes the score. Condors 21. Texans 13.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Condors ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And among dual threats in the NFL so far this season, there has been no equal. He kicks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. He's going to throw this one. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down. And move over, Peyton Manning. There's a new single-season passing yards record holder after that completion. It's truly been a special season, Brock, and that has now placed him atop one of the most prestigious records for his position. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Cut out left. And gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out the catch. That is a job well done.
He picks up 15 on the play. And that gives him the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker. Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Condors lead by 14. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Condors lead by 15 now.
Texans 13.
Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, Instant offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this run. 4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Shotgun now, 1st round. Schultz with the catch. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line.
A gain of
A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Stroud
line.
throwing here on 1st. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Intended for
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
brings up 2nd and 10.
On the play action, here's Stroud. Completes it downfield to Kirk. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st down. A gain of 22 yards.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work. It's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They kick the running back in motion. Back to throw, Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 81.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down.
Texans, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. So the offense trying to flex a little creativity on that 1st down, and the defense, well, they flex right back. No gain. 2nd down coming up. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
At the 21-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Here's Stroud again. That's the line, he's going to run for it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Texans, 1st down.
A give left side. Here's Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Throwing is Stroud. He's on the turf. Ball's out. He lost it. And the defense has got it. Look, you know I'm always trying to be positive, partner. You take away the ending, it was a great drive. Everything they were hoping for, but all that work and effort, it's gone.
And all that people are going to remember is that ending, Kate. That's all that unfortunately matters for this offense.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and they're taking that short completion. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
It's a fake from Tebow in their own half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's week 9 of the regular season, basically the halfway point of the year. So let's get into it. Here are the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. Down at Hard Rock Stadium, it's the Dolphins at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's David Montgomery. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And this is Johnny Wilson. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. The Eagles get their 5th win on the year as they get the victory here. One more to bring you, and it's from the nation's capital. It's the Commanders taking on the Tennessee Titans. And it's Tony Pollard. He's going to get in from 6 yards out. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Condors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. First and 10, they're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's second down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
Made by Jonathan Abrams.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete for now. Now he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about.
Pass interference. Offense.
Don't want to give them another shot at 3rd down, so they'll bring up 4th while they can and decline the flag. So even after the near turnover, Brock, offense still getting the call here. It's 4th down. They're going for this. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
It's a turnover on
Texans
downs.
to the line. 1st and 10. A give. This is Mixon. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Texans 20.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. He fields it from the 8. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41.
That's good.
That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it again here. He's got a man left. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives him a 1st down.
17-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Vacates quickly left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. All the left side. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Getting out to his left. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Condors lead by 14.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
They're leaving the offense out there, and they're going to try for 2.
The offense will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. He has it, and he's into the end zone. The call pays off. They lead by 16 now. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
Jamison Crowder on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
trips right here. 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Finds a seam down the middle. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield.
A 28-yard gain.
Stroud off of play action.
Texans.
Collins got it left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. 2 set of downs for him. He'll start at the 38.
An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Houston.
Again, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one.
He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. D'Amico Ryan's making the call. They're going for 2 here.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point.
Now it's Stroud on the keeper. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy in that 2-point conversion.
Texans.
That leads him just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Oh, he lost it on the hit. Oh, and the kicking team's got it. If only every drive could start like this, right, partner? 1st and goal to begin this one. Mixon will not get past the line. He's held up at the floor. It's 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Gets it again. And he's going to find the end zone this time. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd total score of this game. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch.
Pressure off left, and it's blocked.
Well, that is one ticked-off kicker right there. He knows. Come on, man. PATs, they should never be blocked, and especially at such a key juncture in this game. Now, the next time he comes on the field, it's not going to be for a game-tying field goal. He's got to hope his offense can find the end zone.
The tackle's made, and so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own
The offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Starting this drive with a design run. And he goes down to avoid a hit, so give him a gain of close to 4. That's going to set up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 38-yard line.
He'll look to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is taken ahead to the 42. Tackle made by Trayvon
It's a
Diggs.
gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
We'll go with a design keeper. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down.
A 3-yard loss.
Well, good luck sneaking a draw by this defense on 3rd down, Kate. A quicker little run may have brought them a chance to get the 1st down, but with that delay, this defense was all over it.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Looking to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go. From the 40-yard line now. This is 1st and 10. Mixon on the toss. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On the ground again with Mixon. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground.
Lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans push their lead to 3.
Condors 36.
This is the kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return starts at the 3. He'll head out of bounds on the return. The Condors are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Offense to the line. Here we go. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big play to begin the drive. That's up to the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Taken down right
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They give it to him again. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. As he's out Shire that time on the tackle.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good for a 1st down. Working now from the gun. It is cut left side. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And they're going to have a 1st down now.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Pass play coming here. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
They are throwing it again. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Broad pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down. Sticking to the air here. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Rhythm.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
We've got 3 tight ends on this 1st and goal, thinking run or play action.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Here's a throw.
4-yard line.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Condors take a 3rd quarter lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Worked so well the first time, hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
Now, I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like, if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure, and if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Getting on that shot.
Brown game works for the touchdown.
Mixon on the carry.
The Texans take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point
Here's Stroud
conversion.
throwing for it. And that pass is caught inside the end zone. The 2-point try comes through, and their lead's a field goal now.
Numbers 44.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone.
His
The ball's
guys
coming
take
out to the
over
20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. This route's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
A gain of 15 there. That'll set him up for the first set of downs. On 1st down, they'll run. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss.
Made by Derek Barnett.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Back at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. And this is going to take him up and across midfield there at the opposing 45. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh no! Ball's loose! Ball's loose in the end zone! Partner, I feel like normally I'm pretty quick on my feet. Not quickest, but right, decently quick, right? Like B-plus speed. I got nothing, Brock. What just happened?
He just expended all that energy, Kate. Take a safety.
It's the wrong way. You're running the wrong way. What just happened?
Yeah, that was off script, to say the least. Like, not the same neighborhood, city, country, playing it as to what was possibly scripted for that play.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Mixon's going to get this off his own read. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you at first. Sure, nice little run to set the tape.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. To the air, Stroud. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Complete to Joe Mixon. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
No finding his back. Mixon. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
2nd and 8 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Complete to Joe Mixon.
3rd and just 2 to go.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
There he is on 3rd and short. Again, he connects with Collins. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
And the Texans, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A handoff from Mixon, running right. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Keeping it with Mixon. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's brought down at the 30.
And number 9 of the drive is going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Now 3rd and 5.
Stroud. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run the draw with Mixon. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. New set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's another Texans first down.
Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Now it's Stroud on the keeper. He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the Booth Cape, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Oh, he's trying to get away, but unable to do so. They catch him behind the line on 3rd down.
It's not terribly complicated on this one, just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently, little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
And his kick is blocked. Picked up and on the move now inside the 20.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. He's going to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one. We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Cade, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go and
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Here he goes, third and long. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
All their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on fourth down as they force the turnover. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10. A give to Mixon up the middle. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Schultz. That's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This connects with Higgins. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans push the lead up to 12. 56. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returning it from the 4. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. They would have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means first down. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. First and 10, looking to throw. Setting up the running back screen. And this one doesn't go far. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Setting up to throw.
At the 45-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw here on first down. Hits his running back. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10. He's going to throw it again. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
First down.
Working inside the red zone. Caught out wide. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Touchdown. The Condors now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And they stay perfect, Brock. That's a perfect 3 for 3 now on 2-point tries. Is it just automatic at this point that if there's a touchdown, they're going to go for 2?
Well, I think until this defense stops them, the answer is going to be yes. It's not supposed to be this easy. I mean, the numbers tell you you're not supposed to have this kind of success rate. But it's really clear this defense has no answer. Run, pass, confidence. The offense is owning them.
The Texans and running back Joe Mixon headed out for their next series. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to Christian Kirk. It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. He's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. The ball's on the 48. Here we go, first down. Here's Stroud now. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Short yardage situation here, it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Back to throw it. He's not going to be able to escape, and down he goes. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Sacramento. Condors needing 4 points. They've got first down here from the 36. He'll look to throw it. He's got a man left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 40-yard line.
They'll run it from the gun. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Looking to throw it. It is cut left side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Good for a Sacramento first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Setting up to pass. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But that defense is flying around and making the play.
Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10.
36-yard line.
Complete over the middle. He's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Back to throw. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. To throw. Complete beyond. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flush down now to his left. Now he takes it. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Goal to go, they're passing. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Back to throw. Chased out to his right. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it'll be 3rd and goal. Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted.
That's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
So the Texans come away with a road win. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.